three statements are a lie. Manufacturing's in decline, exports in decline, and worse still, one of the growing industries, tourism, saw you guys bring in 939 million, of which from international tourism was 230 million alone, all right? Because you created it. The government last year, GST on that international tourism alone was $1,500 million. How much did you get back? Virtually nothing. You're right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take the international tourism component of GST and give it back to you where you've earned the money. They expect councils to build toilets and all sorts of spaces for Freedom Campus and the whole lot of yards, and they won't give you anything back. They're shoving the money in their pocket, reallocating the wealth creation, and returning nothing to the regions. We are going to ensure that the GST on international tourism, which is all computerised down to the last dollar, comes back to you. The second thing is, all extracted and royalties will see no less than 25% come back to you. And on water, there will be a serious royalty applied for international exports, and we're going to ensure those royalties come back to you as well. We don't see why Coca-Cola and all the rest, and these huge foreign companies, should be exploiting our water for a pittance. And unlike the other parties, and we are unique here, we believe the water in this country is owned by all of the New Zealand people together. We're going to amend the Crown Minerals Act with respect to a royalty on water, but we're going to make sure that we remove all race-based claims on water ownership. And there's only one party prepared to do that. All the rest have got a soft heart and a head to match, or they're deeply into separatism. Don't forget what the Greens said. They said we believe in a separate justice system for Maori. Now, someone knows a bit about a justice system, and as a former lawyer, and as someone who's half Scots and half Maori, but really a New Zealander, I think that their policy of separatism is fatal for Maori, and it's fatal for you. Fatal for this country. The others are going along with it right now. The National Party has allowed there to be, and it'll go from region to region to region, dual ownership of the water in this country. They've allowed it in the Waikato Regional Authority with Tūwharetoa, and it's coming to a place near you, all over this country. If you want to stop that sort of racial separatism, there's only one party you can vote for in this campaign, and you're looking at it. The one party's got the courage to say it, and we've said it all my political career. Not when it suits, not out of left field, but because I always thought that separate pathway would be fatal for the Maori people, and worse for New Zealand. You know what Maori want? They want a decent, affordable house. They want a decent health system. They want an education system that the children can access and go as far as they like. And they want a first world job with a first world wage. Those four things are what the Maori want. And funny enough, it's what every New Zealander wants. We're not going to be out there allowing the Maori Party to talk about iwi rail. Did you see what they did overnight? They want to start iwi rail, and the journalists gave them a whole lot of headlines. That famous railroad engineer, Marama Fox, made a statement about opening up all these mothball roads. Funny that. The party and people that, and the philosophy she subscribed to are the very people that sold it on the 20th of July, 1993. She can't even remember yesterday, and milk and name. And back then, when the National Party sold New Zealand Rail, the Labour Party said, we don't disagree with the sale, we disagree with the timing. Go and look at the media, 21 July 1993, and tell me I'm wrong. In short, those parties are globalists. We're not. We, like the Chinese, the Japanese, the Singaporeans, Filipinos, the Germans, and everywhere else, put our country first. I think I want to close by saying we're going to change the Reserve Bank Act so that it reflects what the dollar's really worth, not what they want the dollar to be worth for banks and currency speculators in Queen Street, Auckland. That dollar will go down between 10 and 15%, and that'll be a massive boost to the wealth of every exporter here, and in fact the whole province and every small town business in this part of the world. Your kiwi fruit and everything else you do to that port will be doing 15% better. We're going to get rid of this idea that somehow the Reserve Bank governor can keep his job because he focused only on inflation, despite 150,000 losing theirs. And don't forget, in this country, if you get 1 hour's work a week, you go from being unemployed to being employed. The whole policy is a fiction. We're going to change the Reserve Bank Act, and secondly, we're going to take some government departments and put them around the regions. We want to know why on earth the Department of Conservation is parked up in Wellington. Which part of the conservation estate is Wellington? Downtown Lambton Quay. What part of the conservation estate is that? We're going to start putting them around the country. But then again, this is a pretty perverse country in many ways, because one of the biggest dairy companies in the whole wide world is Fonterra, and are they parked up in the farming areas of this country? No, they're downtown Auckland waterfront. How would they ever get allowed to be moved there? But it doesn't stop there. The top 90 people in Fonterra get 31 million a year. All the farmers take a haircut, but not them.
They should be in Oklahoma.
Well, I see a prison there.
Yeah, it's called Liberia.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I close, I just want to say one thing. I'm very much aware that a lot of people in Tauranga are looking forward to their retirement. Funny thing about retirement is a lot of people in the commentariat or in academia look down on people who are older than they are. Surprising that, because most people that I've known who are normal want to live a long and happy life. It's one of the most normal aspirations to have. But talk about the ageistic attitude they take, accepting when you say to them, well, what the hell has your generation done? The generation I'm talking about, took a country the size of the UK and built every modern facility, roads, trains, railways, universities, hospitals, in a country the size of the UK and Japan, did it all with a population the size of Manchester. That's what that generation did. What have you done? Right? So we have been the defender of the elderly in this country a long time before I was described as one of them. Can I just say this? All the rest are saying you're not affordable. That superannuation is unsustainable. But here's the truth. If it was unsustainable, why have all the rest defended 87,000 people coming here? And after only 10 years, this is all in the last 15 years, and after only 10 years, 87,000 get full super and the gold card. If it was unaffordable, they would raise that first, wouldn't they? Let's stop that unaffordability. No, they don't. They believe in mass immigration. That's my point. And they'd rather punish you, the rest of you, some of whom have worked 50 darn years. These people got no idea of fairness. New Zealand first has. We believe, and we can prove it, that super right now is 3.8% net. That's less than half of a lot of economies. And if we but double our GDP by 2050, that's 33 years' time, and even a bunch of morons should be able to do that, in politics that is, which is what you might have to face, unless you vote for us, of course. But by 33 years' time, we should be able to double our GDP. And if we do, and get somewhere near Australia's productivity, then it'll be as affordable then as it is now. So let's stop these people in their tracks with their deceit and lies. They will never tell you why they think it's unaffordable, or explain why, if it's unaffordable, they condone 87,000 getting it in 10 years flat. But here's the point. None of that's achievable if you carry on with 73,000 net immigration. None of that's affordable. Your whole futures in that respect will see it gone as a universal benefit. It'll be means-tested. You're back to where you were when the Labour Party in the late 80s brought in the surtax, which against super that is, and which the National Party campaigned on. I was one of them. campaigned on getting rid of in 1990, and when National got in, they put it up to, they didn't get rid of it, they put it up to 92 cents in the dollar. If you think that that is not possible in the future, then you're making one serious mistake. You've lived through it, or some of you have. You remember what the surtax was like. It was dreadful. Anybody that saved and put anything aside and made sacrifices, they got thumped. Anybody put it all up against the wall, as my father used to say, they got paid. Which party got rid of the surtax? We did. Which party took the payment from 60% of the net average weekly wage to not 65, which is what the rest promised, but made it a law at 66? We did. And we brought in the gold card to ensure we made that spending money go so much further, and had we had the chance to, that gold card would be far more valuable than it is now. We'll get a chance shortly, and I believe in 70 days, and we'll set down that pathway to make it really a grunty gold card. But in many ways, it's been a big help to a lot of people. But we'll also give you this. We'll give you 3 free doctor's visits a year, and if we keep 1 in 100 out of hospital, it'll be fiscally neutral. If we get 2 out of 100 out of hospital, keep them out of hospital, we will be saving money for this country's health system. But you don't realise, certainly because I didn't either, just how many people in a certain age bracket in this country, and now it's 1 in 7, who because of a lack of investigation medically of their eyesight, are going to go either totally or progressively blind from macular disease.
That's terrible.
We're going to give you 1 free eye visit a year as well, and we're going to save thousands of people from growing unnecessarily blind. That's going to save us money because your working capital is now preserved in the workforce and useful in society. Those 4 visits, we believe, are all fiscally neutral, and we'll do a lot much more. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an election, as you know, on the 23rd of September. There is a serious change in the air, not just here, worldwide. People are sick of being neglected, forgotten and talked down to. People who work hard and just want a thing called what we were once famous for, a fair go. My party stands for that, and we believe that if you come out for us, we can turn this country's slide down the OECD around, because we're prepared to take on the vested interests. We go into a campaign facing tens of millions of dollars of funding for other political parties. Don't you feel bad about that? We make our dollar go further than any other political party. Some parties in the last election spent $33 a vote. We spent 94 cents. Now, that's not by way of an advertisement, but if you believe in good business policy, we will make your money go a whole lot further, and we suggest you make a subscription or think about it seriously. Why? Because you're up against international money here, big money. You're up against money from certain ethnic groups designed to get a certain outcome, and they buy that outcome. You know it, we all know it. And confronting them is the mass majority of New Zealanders who think they can get politics on the cheap, but you can't. You're going to have to make a stand in 2017. As Elvis sang, it's now or never. Believe me, we don't turn this around this election, I don't think we ever will. I've seen countries like this. I've seen countries and studied them. I saw Argentina, which was one of the powerhouses of the world, go from being a dramatic counterbalance to the United States to a permanent slide in economic performance. And I'm watching a country that I belong to, since 1984, do exactly the same. They can say what they like, all these defenders, but the rich have grown seriously rich. The gap between the rich and the poor is huge, and now so many people in this country that thought that they were safe and they'd saved enough and they're ready for their retirement, and a whole lot of people in business are flat out just trying to survive because too much is being extracted from the wealth that should be yours. We intend to make you centrepost in this campaign, and that's why we've been from Invercargill on that bus all the way to Kaitaha, or Kaitaha the other way, all the way to Invercargill and coast to coast. It's a great chance to turn things around not just for Tauranga, but for this country, but above all, for the population that we belong to. We are still God's own. As the famous Prime Minister said way back in 1893, and everybody forgot the last part of this famous quote. He said, New Zealand is God's own, but the devil's own mess. And in 2017, that's exactly what we are. Let's make a commitment today here in Tauranga, at the Tauranga Yacht Club, that we're going to turn this around. Thank you very much.